Nvidia GeForce GTX 1650 Super Review. Excellent value at $160. 90 TechSpot score. Today we're bringing you a day one review of the new GeForce GTX 1650 Super, and it seems we're doing so against Nvidia's wishes. In a puzzling decision, they decided to block reviewers from having drivers ahead of release, nor did they disclose pricing. It's not the first time Nvidia pulls this kind of tactic. Last time it was with the original GTX 1650 in April, which scored 60 out 100, not good. On the other hand, we're finding the GTX 1650 Super to be worth your money, so read on. Rather than waiting for Nvidia's word on drivers, we've used the 441.20 WHQL driver, and with a little tinkering we were able to adapt it to the 1650 Super. The final release won't be any different. It will just have the correct information to identify and install with the 1650 Super. Even though we're not using the official driver, we're confident the performance that you'll see here is accurate. Let's talk about the GTX 1650 Super. The refreshed GPU packs 1280 CUDA cores, 80 texture units and 32 ROPs. It comes clocked at 1530 MHz for the base, with a boost clock of 1725 MHz, though this will vary depending on the brand and model a bit. On board we have 12 GB per second GDDR6 memory, though there's only 4 GB of it using a 128 bits wide memory bus, providing 192 GB per second of memory bandwidth. The GTX 1650 Super is based on the TU116 die. The full part number is TU116-250, and this is the same physical die used by the GTX 1660, 1660 Super and 1660T, but of course, parts of the die are deactivated. Whereas the parts we just mentioned all have 48 ROPs enabled and get the full 192 bits wide memory bus. With just 32 ROPs, the 1650 Super is limited to a 128-bit memory bus. This means when compared to the base model 1650, the new Super version packs 43% more cores and texture units, but the same number of ROPs. The Super still enjoys 50% more memory bandwidth as it receives 12 GB per second GDDR6 memory, whereas the original 1650 comes with 4 GB of 8 GB per second GDDR5 memory. In short, the 1650 Super upgrades include 43% more cores and 50% more bandwidth. Seems like a great deal for what should be a 7% price increase, but we'll discuss pricing towards the end of the article. For testing we have the MSI GTX 1650 Super Gaming X graphics card. It looks good, but it's also pretty basic, in line with what you'd expect in this price range. Out of the box the GPU peaked at just 62 degrees in a 21C room, and better yet, the fans were spinning at just 1000 RPM, making the Gaming X virtually silent. Under these conditions the GPU averaged a clock speed of 1870 MHz. Overclocking the Gaming X manually boosts the operating frequency to 2030 MHz, while we were able to boost the memory transfer rate from 12 GB per second to 14.5 GB per second, a 9% boost for the core clock and 21. For more on this story, visit the news article link.